Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what are their current thoughts about you? So this is going to be stone number 1 with a teal agate, stone number 2 with a purple agate, stone number 3 with a clear agate, and stone number 4 with the pink agate. So you can take a moment and pause the video and get out your pendulum, which is what I would prefer you did, to pick your stones. And while you're doing that, I would just like to say that if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. It really helps me to know that you would like for me to make more videos of this title. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And also make sure you click it's like a multi-choice now. You have to click all to get all notifications. Also, if you would like to get a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also in the video description is where you will find your timestamps. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started and let's find out what their current thoughts are about you. Alright, so here we are with the cards for stone number 1 right here with the teal agate. And let's go ahead and find out what they're currently thinking about you. So we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have Temperance. We have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Sun. And also we have Oracle card number 23. We're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. And we also have number 31, Tough Love. So the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be Sagittarius and Leo. Makes me want to kind of indulge into the other ones. That they could be the 3 of Pentacles. I think it's Capricorn. Let me see. Yeah, Capricorn. The 6 of Pentacles is Taurus. The 3 of Swords is Libra. Just for the kind of lesser ones. Oh wait, and the 10 of Swords. I guess I should say what those are if I say what the other ones are, and that's Gemini. It doesn't have to be. That's just what the cards are. Doesn't mean that it's actually that sign. It could be the energy that they're in. I am going to clarify these. Alright, so with the 3 of Pentacles, it looks like there is some trouble going on here. It could be a third party type of situation. I don't think I'm having a hard time believing that it's like a romantic third party situation. Like I'm having a hard time believing that it's like cheating or anything. I think it's like either a friend or coworker or something else like that. I'm more inclined to think that. Okay, this feels like kind of like a squabble or something. It feels like it's not as big as it looks. So they're thinking that it feels like you're being uncooperative. Maybe it feels like someone's maybe acting like, yeah, you're being like, they think that you're being resistant and you're not cooperating. I feel like that maybe they're trying to help you and you're like refusing help from them. Okay, they want there to be some kind of recovery. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords. I feel like it's trying to say that it's kind of like at rock bottom. Okay, I think they're gonna give up. I feel like they're trying to help you and they're kind of trying to push help on you or something like that. For a lot of you, that's what it seems like to me with all the cards put together. Like they're trying to push help onto you, and you're like you're refusing help. You're like, no, I'm fine. And even if you're not fine, it's still kind of your choice not to be, to not take their help if you don't want to. But they are thinking about compromising and maybe not trying to push help on you so much and trying to be more accepting of your decisions. And also with the 3 of Swords in the reverse, like some kind of reconciliation or recovery or something like that. There is an element of tough love going on here, okay? Things that are good for us don't always feel good, you know? Like you could have been on the receiving end of some tough love, or maybe you're handing them out some tough love. Someone might be actually behaving, I feel like maybe someone is behaving more like too much. It's like too much tough love. Okay. I feel like maybe they're thinking that they are having too much tough love. Like maybe they're being too hard on you. And also with we're all mad here, I feel like that they're beginning to realize that everyone is interesting, a little bit different, and full of secrets, good and bad. I feel like they're, again, it's like they're trying to accept who you are. You're not everybody's cup of tea, but it's like something that they like about you. There is something different. I feel like there is difference about you. But for some of you, I feel like they're thinking that you're a little crazy. I feel like they feel like that you're a little bit crazy, but it's something that they like about you, because I'm feeling like for a lot of it, maybe they're the ones who tend to try to be normal, if that makes sense. They try to end up being more on the normal side, so they kind of blend in and not try to stand out from other people, whereas I'm feeling like maybe you don't really care. So maybe I'm feeling for some of you, intuitively, I'm feeling like for some of you, you're perfectly capable of not taking a handout because you're perfectly willing to fail. And it doesn't, like, some people think failing is awful, and some of you are like, it's okay to fail. You know, that's how we learn. It is okay to fail. You know, that is true. I agree with that. So I feel like some of you, that might resonate. So I think that they're being a little bit hard on you. And I think that that's what they're thinking too. They're thinking, maybe I'm being too harsh on them. And they're trying to accept who you are. That's what I'm getting out of this. But let's go ahead and clarify and see what this has to say about the situation. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a person that you work with. I do see those pentacles right there. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. This flipped over. We have the Eight of Cups. Looks like the situation called for someone to let go and start to actually move on. Not because they had to, but it's like, it's because they were being too harsh. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. I feel like there's some harsh criticism going on. Yep, I knew it was in reverse. The person you're inquiring about, I feel like, is the one who's being too controlling. Okay, I'm really feeling that. They're not being authentic self. They expect you to behave like them. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Here you are. You're standing up for what you believe in. You don't believe in taking their help. You don't believe in whatever they had to give. You feel like you can do it on your own, and so you're going to do it on your own. And in some instances, I feel like some of you are kind of dishing out your own tough love onto yourselves. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're using your own intuition, your own inner guidance, your own inner wisdom. You know. I feel like you know what you're supposed to be doing. I think that they're starting to realize this. This is what they're thinking. They're actually starting to realize that. Let's clarify temperance, please. Clarify temperance. Yep. Realizing the truth about the situation. They're starting to realize it, okay? That this is just the way you are and you don't need help. And it's not anything that's wrong with them. It's just part of who you are, you know? And you're learning. I feel like it's more like you're learning. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords. And I feel like they're starting to kind of let go of the situation. And they're gonna compromise. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Alright. So these are pretty opposites, right? So we got the Sun. The Ten of Swords, I see they're at rock bottom. They're starting to, I feel like they're starting to realize the truth about the situation, and they're starting to accept the truth. Clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. And it actually just popped into my head, you know, it's always better to be wanted than needed, okay? That's what you truly want when it comes to people in the world. You don't want someone to need you, okay? You know how there's this saying, oh, everybody wants to be needed, wants to feel needed. No, you don't want to feel needed. You should want people to want to be around you because they want to be around you, not because they need you. You know, that sucks. You know, they should want to be around you. So you don't want to be needed. You want to be wanted. There's a difference. You don't want to have to rely on other people. I can see that, especially with all of this earth energy going on here. And then even with this Empress, I feel like they're trying to accept that you're like this Empress, that you're able to create. You're someone who's really strong and creative and sensual, and you're able to create what you want in your own self, like yourself. You don't really need other people. Let's clarify the Empress, please. I want to clarify it. Clarify the Empress, clarify the Empress. The Three of Swords. Yeah, so they're going to have to sacrifice their stance on the situation, that's for sure. Some might even feel betrayed in this situation. Let's clarify the Three of Swords, please. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Alright, so I want to check it. I thought it came out the other way, and then I kind of picked it up wrong. It's like there's supposed to be some kind of teamwork here. Okay, this is like obvious with what the cards that are showing up. There's supposed to be teamwork here, and they want to have positive teamwork, so there's going to be reconciliation. They have to try to accept that the way things are, you're going to do the things that you're going to do. You have to stop trying to control the situation. Clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Oh, we got the Two of Swords. As some of you are, there's going to be some Libras going on in this. I can see it. Two of Swords is about being stuck in a stalemate. Clarify the Two of Swords, please. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. About being confident and independent. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Or giving up on the situation. Refusing to give up. Clarify death in the reverse, please. Clarify death in the reverse. Clarify death. The Ten of Wands. Alright, so they're not in the reverse, which is good. So, really, this is definitely like a tug of war. I'm feeling like a lot of you, this is somebody that you might even work with. There's a lot of threes going on here. So somebody else could be involved in your situation. Either way, I think that they're starting to realize that you can handle yourself. You can handle the situation. And this is just part of who they are, who you are, and they need to accept who you are. You know, this is how you are. You are someone who wants to do it on your own. You don't really need anybody to tell you what to do or anything like that. You know what you're doing, and it might be a little bit hard, but you're fine with that. That's what I'm seeing out of this whole situation. So anyways, that's what they're thinking about the situation. So, okay, they're thinking about reconciling and accepting the situation and accepting and respecting how you feel. So that's really good. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with a purple agate, and let's find out what they're currently thinking about you. So we have the Empress, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, we have the Star in the reverse, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, we have Justice, and we have the Hangman. And for this one oracle card with the Alice in Wonderland oracle card deck, we have number 44, You Can't Go Back to Yesterday, Be in the Present. And we have number 9, Happy Place, with the Sakoli Oracle deck. Alright. So the signs that are going to be associated with this reading is going to be Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, and I can't remember what the Six of Pentacles. Taurus is again, so let's just stick with Taurus. I already said Taurus, so there's going to be a lot of Taurus going on here. There's a lot of Taurus going on lately. I think some planet is in Taurus or something right now at this moment when I'm doing this. I have a Taurus moon myself. I respect the Taurus. Alright. So what are they thinking? I think that you're somebody who is really nurturing, someone who's very loving, someone who's very generous, abundant, creative, sensual. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles can mean a lot of things. But in this situation, I'm really feeling like it's like, I feel like you're refusing a handout, or maybe someone's trying to give you something, or they're offering something and you're saying no. Okay. There is a situation, there is a lack, there's like a big emphasis on balance going on here. There's a lack of balance between give and take. I'm feeling like they're feeling like there's a lack of balance. I feel like they think that they don't give enough. Here you are, you're the Empress, you're all abundant and everything, you got it going on, you're grounded, you know, and even the Two of Cups in the reverse indicates a lack of balance. Because you have 2 cups. Okay. It's a balancing between inner masculine and feminine energy. So maybe I'm feeling like you're probably most likely most of you who are getting this reading are going to be female. And so you're standing in your power. You're getting things done. You're not you're self-reliant. You don't need other people to help you. And as them, if they're the masculine, they're feeling like they should be doing more. And you're like, no, maybe you should, like, maybe if this is true, maybe you should let them do something so they can feel less inadequate. But that's what I'm feeling like there is with the Two of Cups in this situation. There's, with Justice, it feels like it's like you're trying to be fair. Somebody's trying to be fair. Who's trying to be fair? I'm trying to figure out. Hang on. I feel like everybody's mostly trying to be fair. I'm not really feeling like one person is trying to be more fair than another. However, I'm really feeling like it's saying that everything is going to fall into place as it should be. It's time to think logically about the situation. That's what I feel like they're thinking. It's time. I gotta think logically about the situation. They're trying not to let their emotions overwhelm their decisions. And they're feeling a bit out of balance. That's for sure. That's what they're thinking. They're feeling out of balance in relation to you. There's a huge amount of out of balance. They feel like they got to do something. I don't feel like with the 9, with this card, Happy Place, I'm really feeling like everything is fine. And they feel like it's like they're trying to fix something and nothing's broken, if that makes sense. I feel like nothing's broken and they're trying to fix it. Maybe they're trying to prove themselves. And then we have the Hangman here. And the Hangman is, I feel like they're just kind of hanging around. You know, they got to surrender to the situation. And they need to release this feeling of being, it's almost like they feel like they're inadequate or something. For some of you, not for all of you. I feel like this is like really about a new perspective about the situation. I feel like they're trying to have patience in this situation. They're hoping, they're trying to be hopeful that everything will be fine. they're trying to be hopeful, but they're kind of feeling pessimistic, you know? Just as a side note, this definitely is not about me. I'm not pessimistic. In case anybody's like, is this... If anybody's here trying to read about me in this reading, this is not me. Just letting you know. Because that is not how I feel about anything. But, just for those who... I do get... Okay, I'm not going to lie. I do get people in here who... I get people in here who read me. I ended up reading myself because people ask me to read. People check up on me and have me read me. That's kind of weird. But either way, the star in the reverse indicates hope without action. Also, this could indicate someone asking the same question and tarot over and over again, and instead of getting the answer they want, they end up getting confused. So I feel like they they could be acting like they're optimistic, but really like they're presenting and being optimistic while actually they're filled with doubt and pessimism. Okay. Geez, I'm gonna have to clarify this, but you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. I wanna read that. This right here is about everything is unfolding exactly as it's meant to be, and just you need to chill. That's what it's saying. That's what the happy place card is about. And then I'm actually gonna read this card because I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling like reading it. Anyways, it says, in this lovely moment, Alice is being asked to recount her adventures for the Griffin, who longs to hear them and is genuinely interested. Alice would love to share too, but she knows if she talks a great deal about what has happened, where she is from, she will never truly be able to move forward and find out who she is now that she has changed and is within the world of Wonderland. The Griffin wants her to share so he can be entertained and perhaps get to know her a little better. But for Alice, the thought of reliving the past is no good, as it will not help him know her, as she has changed too much, and therefore her history is not a way to true friendship. Perhaps this is the same for you. Focus on creating new memories, on sharing experiences, on getting to know someone and letting them know you in the present through observation and conversation. Accept that you have changed. As we change, the simple telling of who we were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming and experiencing new adventures right in the heart of precious present moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider venturing forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you when the time is right for the sharing of such things. So I'm really feeling that they're thinking that you've really changed a lot. Like you're not even the same person that you used to be. Maybe this is somebody that you've known for a while. Maybe you've known them for many, many years, and maybe you're just not the same person as you used to be. You know, you've evolved and changed, and they can't even know you. Like they don't feel like they really know you in the present as far as if they've known you from the past, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. So let's go ahead and clarify these. All right, let's clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. So, that's interesting. So you might be feeling like you're being attacked in this situation. I don't feel like you're feeling defeated being in that Empress energy. I feel like this other person is trying to like kind of push things onto you, and you're like, no, I'm good. Let's clarify the Five of Swords, please. Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. In the upright. I thought it came out upright. The Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings, healthy beginnings, an opportunity. Maybe they feel like they're offering you this great opportunity and you're turning it down, and it was like blowing their mind or something. It's like they're giving something to you. I want to know in the comments, what are they giving you? Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have the Hangman in the reverse. Oh my goodness. This person really the Hangman in the reverse is someone who is kind of in a victim type mentality. It indicates a separation between the spirituality and the way they are living their life. It's like they want to have a more spiritually fulfilling life, but they don't know how to do it. Okay? And I feel like all of this is about them trying to actually do that. Let's clarify the Hangman in the reverse, please. And we had the Five of Cups in the reverse. This is like ongoing suffering. Clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse. Alright. This person really wants to feel like the hero of the situation. They're really offering you, they feel like they're offering you this really good opportunity. The Six of Wands in the reverse. It feels like they're feeling frustrated because they're not getting the recognition for the support that they're giving to you or they're trying to give to you. Your opinion matters to them. I don't think it's something they always feel about everyone, but it is with you. This one's tough, guys. This one's tough. Okay, so I feel like they're thinking either them or you. I feel like there is some kind of lack. There's like some kind of increased criticism with public recognition. I'm getting that. I'm not going to try to assign it to any scenario or anything like that. Take it however it resonates. Alright, let's clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse. Alright, so we have the Page of Pentacles. So I'm like, I feel like they're trying to offer you something or they're going to. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's like kind of an offer to collaborate. I don't know if you might work with, some of you might work with this person or work in the same line of work where they might want to work together with you in some kind of collaboration. Maybe that's part of where they're thinking that they're trying to help. Okay. They want there to be an equal give and take between the both of you. That's what I'm really seeing. I feel like though, with everything that is going on, that everything is going as it's meant to go and will fall into place. Everything is actually fine between the both of you for the most part. Like everybody's on the right track is what I'm trying to say. Clarify justice, please. Clarify justice, clarify justice, clarify There is going to be an upturn in events. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Six of Cups. It could indicate children being involved, but also can indicate nostalgia, you know, memories in the past, and kindness. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Four of Swords, reflecting on it. So they've been reflecting on collaboration, coming together, working with you in some way, doing some kind of project together, laying a foundation. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, they really want to have a really solid foundation. They want to offer a lot. They want to give to you. Okay, this is what they're thinking about. They want to give things to you. Okay, they want to do their part. They want to contribute. I feel like some of you don't really want it. Some of you might be feeling attacked, like, why are you trying to give me all this stuff? I don't know. For some of you, it's going to be like that. For some of you, not so much. Also, you could be feeling defeated and ready for a new start. Maybe defeated in your current situation, but for the most part, you're doing all right. You don't need their help, but they want to give it. I don't know if they think that you need it so much as they just want to give it. That's what I'm getting out of this. Let's clarify the Star in the reverse, please. Clarify the Star in the reverse. You have the Six of Pentacles. So, for some of you, if it's another person, if there's another person who is an Aquarius or something like that, there could be an unequal give and take with them. Maybe you're the one who's giving a bunch. I'm getting a bunch of scenarios. This is why this one's really hard. I'm getting like at least 10 different scenarios for a bunch of you who's going to come here to come get this reading. I'm getting some people where there's 2 different people in here. 3 total. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm feeling like there's not an equal give and take, and they want to balance this give and take. I feel like there might be another person in the mix who they're also not having, or you're not having. I feel like it's somebody maybe you have an unequal give and take with, and they want to give you what you're lacking. That's what I'm getting at this. They want to give you what you're lacking. They want to balance that yin and yang, that 2 of Cups. They want to balance that that masculine and feminine. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about contemplating different options that might be available. Like creative brainstorming. Like when you're basically like when you're fantasizing or imagining in your head different scenarios or different offers that have been made. Just clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups. The Ten of Wands. You're imagining the success this other person is. The Star. Let's clarify the Hangman. The Hangman is someone who could be a boss, someone who's in a leadership role, could be a father, someone who's down to earth, wealthy, successful. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Chariot. Could indicate Cancer, but forward movement. You are trying to have forward, like careful, controlled movement. You're trying to not like go crazy or lose control of the situation. You're trying to make forward progress, but very cautious, like cautiously, carefully, controlling yourself. It's not controlling other things, but controlling yourself. Clarify the Chariot, please. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Towards your legacy. How did this turn into this? You are trying to read me. The Hierophant, too. It's being divinely guided. Have faith in this situation. The Hangman is about hanging around. I feel like that Hangman right there is hanging around, trying to gain some perspective on the situation. Also could be waiting on the ending of the situation or sacrifice to be made. You might be the person who needs to be making the sacrifice. Lord, there's multiple people here. I feel like I'm picking up, you know what my problem is? I feel like I'm picking up you and them. It's getting kind of muddled together. I'm not going to lie. So I'm picking up like that. I'm really feeling like my advice to you is that you need to be in the present. You need to get to know the person, this person, you know, as who they are now, not judge them on their past, not to try to get to know them based on their past, because they've changed a lot and they're not the same person as they used to be. Maybe that's what they're thinking towards you about themselves. I'm getting that scenario for some of you. But I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all the scenarios. Is too many. Take whatever resonates, guys. This one's tricky. I got the happy place, though. I'm feeling like a lot of you, if you are to be with this person or you're thinking about being with this person, that they would become your happy place. They very well could be. Or you maybe even called them your happy place already for some of you. Depends on who you're asking about. I am feeling there is a bit of a third-party situation going on here, though. There's only like a couple threes. There's a couple threes. We have the Empress, though, and we do have the Three of Pentacles. Either way is very clear. The Six of Pentacles is very clear. And the Justice is definitely, what I'm saying about there not being enough, there's a lack of balance in the situation is true. Is very true. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I could probably I could sit here and try to read this one all day long and try to say all the different scenarios. I could literally take hours to do this. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 3. All right, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the clear agate. I like this one. I don't know if you can see it. You can see through it. All right, anyways. So the cards that we have here is we have the Six of Swords, we have the Fool in the reverse, we have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have for first Oracle card, we have number 36, Shine Bright Like a Candle. You will make it through this. Then we have number 7, I think this one's called Lamentation. I'm gonna look just to make sure. Yeah, Lamentation. All right, just want to make sure. All right, so the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be pretty much any water sign. Let's see. So we have Aquarius, Scorpio, any not air sign, any fire sign, any water sign, and Taurus. All right. So what's going on here? All right. I can tell. This is why I like using these cards. This right here is telling me, okay, I got like 2 scenarios already. For some of you, there has been a severe loss. It could be a loss of a person or a loss of a thing. Okay, but lamentation is that something is so broken and something is hurt. There's like a bit of huge suffering, a huge pain that it feels like it cannot be healed. You know, it's something that you can't get over. It's broken and it can't be fixed. And I can see that with this 5 of Cups. And then we have shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. That's what they're thinking about you. So I'm feeling that you have suffered a great loss. I don't think it's necessarily with them for most of you. Now, I am getting that some of them, not many, some are going on and they're getting involved with somebody else and they're being foolish. They see you that way, but I'm not feeling that. It's what's going on with everybody. What I'm feeling is that you're going through a hard time and you've been hurt, and I don't depend on what it is, but you're not feeling very trustful. You're not being very open to anything. I mean, this can feel foolish, but I feel like it's like a lack of trust and being closed-minded. Maybe you're being closed-minded to love. Either way, they're thinking that they love you. They have all this love for you, and I'm feeling like you're being closed off to it. They're stopping. They're assessing the situation. They're trying to figure out because they want this new start. They feel like that you're going to make it through the situation. And whatever, it could be a death. Like somebody, you could have literally lost somebody who died and trying to recuperate from it. It could just be that you lost someone that you really love. Like a lot. Okay? And it's making it hard, but they are thinking that you're going to make it through this situation. Let me look at shine bright like a candle in this thing. Make sure I got everything. They really feel like your divine light is strong. Like you're a radiant person. You're like really strong person. This card, see, these 2 cards are really telling me, for a lot of you, there's going to be a death that you're trying to recover from. Makes me wonder if I should read this one out loud. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll read it for you. All right, it says, you are changing and all about you. Everything seems unfamiliar. You're changing so much that you may be wondering if you will make it through this change. You may, like Alice, be thinking that if things keep going the way that they are, that you could go out like a candle and end altogether. But Alice does not cease to exist simply because she's in an unpredictable situation, nor will you. You have a bright and glorious light within you that will shine through all the changes in your life, through every opportunity and perfect decision. It will shine despite the mistakes and hurts you may experience. The brightness within you is eternal and cannot be put out so easily. So despite the times when you fear that darkness lies ahead, know that the guiding light you seek is inside of you. When you receive this card, know that no matter how difficult or strange things may seem to be, and no matter how much your life is altering, that you are a bright and shining soul, and you will continue to shine for a long time to come. Yes, you may wonder what will become of you, but do not torture yourself with unnecessary worries or contemplate disasters. It is natural to feel a little anxious and to prepare for the worst, but trust this card. Your light has a long time to shine yet in this world. It will only grow brighter as your soul continues its marvelous journey through the wonderland of existence. So also, this card is about, wondering about life and death, contemplating the purpose of your existence and connections with the afterlife. So some of you may even be mediums. So I only read that because I know that some of you guys are going through a hard time, and why try to reinvent the wheel? I'm just going to tell you what it says. I think it fits it really nicely. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify these. All right, so they're thinking that you're going to be making it through this mental transition, this difficult mental turmoil that you're going through. I would not just say mental, but emotional as well, with the 5 of Cups. So let's go ahead and clarify the 6 of Swords, please. Clarify the 6 of Swords. Clarify the 6 of Swords, please. So we have the Moon in the reverse. It's saying that for some of you, you could be projecting on the others, but they could be in denial or repressing emotions. Clarify the Moon in the reverse, please. Clarify the Moon in the reverse. Clarify the Moon in the reverse. We have the 10 of Swords. Oh, crap. You are at rock bottom. You might even feel like you have all those 10 swords stuck into you. I feel like a lot of you are in a lot of pain. You got to fight it, and you got to try to keep your vibration up. Otherwise, it might bring more negativity into your life. Not saying that you can't be sad. I'm just saying, try not to let it overcome you. Clarify the 5 of Cups, please. Clarify the 5 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like it could have been a coworker that you had the loss with. Someone that you could have worked with, or were creating something with. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm like really getting that it's in like another person. I don't feel like it's this person that you're asking about. I feel like you're the one who has the loss. I don't know. I guess there's like some of you, it could be them that has the loss, but I feel like they're thinking this about you. And then we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. So now there's whatever you're trying to create. I feel like that you were trying to create something here with this 5 of Cups, with this loss. And now it's like there's going to be a need for additional planning before whenever this project can continue. Even though you might be feeling like it's broken and you can't. Let's clarify the 3 of Wands in the reverse, please. Clarify the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Clarify the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Let's see. But I feel like you can, or they feel like you can. At least strength is saying that you can overcome it, and that you do have the courage and the strength to do it. And with the 2 of Wands, even though it feels like you're feeling apprehensive, kind of feels hopeless, like you just don't have as many options. You're not really prepared. All right, let's clarify the Fool in the reverse, please. Clarify the Fool in the reverse. Clarify the Fool in the reverse. So we have the Page of Cups. So it's an offer of love or a message of love to you. Also, you could have been sending some messages of love yourself. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. We have the Hierophant. For some of you, it could have been a wedding, a marriage offer. There's like such a wide range of what the Hierophant can mean. I'm just trying to make sure I pick the right. I try to feel it. I feel like it's trying to say that either they think that you are doing this or you're just doing it, because it can actually just be that you're doing it when I start pulling these cards this way. But it says that you're examining your beliefs. Or you have an opportunity to teach someone something about life. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It is in the upright. I see like change, movement, destiny. I'm really feeling like it could be a proposal type, a marriage offer or something either, or like an elevation in relationship status or something like that. Either way, it can indicate a lot of faith in the situation and being divinely guided. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups, please. Clarify the Ace of Cups. See the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is love, union. It's the same thing, basically. It's a little different, but in this reading, it's pretty much the same. It's love, union. I feel like this person does want to come together with you. I feel like this person definitely does love you. Let's clarify the Two of Cups, please. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. We have the Devil. I think it's in the reverse. I'm going to check it. Reverse or upright? It's in the upright. They definitely want a commitment. They want a commitment with you. It's like, yikes, I'm trying to do a nice reading here. Why did that card have to come out? I know there's some kind of commitment, some kind of restriction or limitation. Maybe due to the loss. Clarify the Devil, please. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, I'm feeling like they really want to be with you, and some of you might not know it, or you might not know it to this extent that they may want to like even get married to you, or they feel like that they're destined to be with you. And they're kind of feel restricted. They're feeling they're holding back. They're having a hard time speaking up and telling you how they're feeling. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands. So we have the Two of Pentacles, which is kind of about adapting to the situation. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. Got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're trying to think on how to do that. That or they're feeling very clear, like they feel like they really know how. Trying to come to consensus on that situation. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And they're thinking about backing down off the situation. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Wands. That was an extra card. So they're contemplating. They're trying to figure out how to get this new beginning with you. They definitely want a new beginning with you. They're thinking about how they can do this. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. It's almost to the point maybe that they have been trying to be overly controlling or forceful in this situation. They're trying to, I feel like they're trying to force this new start. Clarify the King of Swords in the reverse. 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 The Ace of Swords. But they're starting to realize the truth about the situation. And that's probably that they cannot be forcing the situation. Also, they might be trying to end up communicating with you about that. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands came back out, so I guess it wanted to come and join us after all. Trying to think about a time in the past when they have been maybe in some kind of situation that might have been a little bit similar. So with the Seven of Pentacles is about kind of trial and error, making mistakes, learning from the mistakes, trying again, you know, but it's like making mistakes and learning from, but like failing. It's like making mistakes, failing. But they're trying to learn they're starting to realize the truth about the situation, and that they're trying to figure out how they can apply a situation from their past. For the Nine of Wands. I have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I'm thinking that's not the solution, dude. That's not gonna work. Anyway, so they're really confused. So anyways, they're really confused, but it looks like for the most part they believe that you guys can overcome the situation. Obviously they love you very much. They want to have a relationship with you, even though you don't seem to be as open to it from your current loss of whatever it is. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. But anyways, that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 4 with the pink agate, and let's find out what they're currently thinking about you. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Star in the reverse, the Page of Cups, Justice, the Three of Wands in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. And then we have the Oracle card number 38, You Are Rare and Free. There's not many like you. And number 8, Motivation. Alright, so the signs that are going to be associated with this reading are Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, any water sign. Lots of water going on underneath any water signs going on. So I'm trying to figure out if they want this situation with motivation. And that is going on with this Knight of Swords. Things were going so well. What happened? Whether it's from weariness, boredom, or indifference, somehow the situation has become bogged down with no progress is being made. Consider how you can get things moving again. What would motivate your co-workers, family members, or collaborators to participate wholeheartedly again? What incentive can you give yourself to move towards the finish line with more enthusiasm? There's no point in flogging a dying enterprise, but this one may just need the encouraging little touch of the whip. I feel like you are the one who is trying to motivate other people. They're that or they are. This is tricky. It could be a Libra. If there's a Libra involved, you'll know who I'm talking about. But they think that you're over-compromising with Temperance. It's in the reverse. They feel like you're overemphasizing your feelings, not paying attention to your behavior. Like you're trying to do things to motivate the situation, to help bring it along. You're trying to be fair. I feel like you are trying to be fair and just in the situation, but I feel like you're just trying to get things moving. Some of this situation for some of you might involve a legal action of some sort, some not. Some could just be work related or even love related. It's like, it's kind of funny because you're trying to be, they're thinking that you're being really nice and friendly and you're saying nice things, right? So you're putting it nicely, but you're trying to motivate. It feels like you're trying to motivate the person. I feel like it's you, most of them, it's going to be you that's doing this. If it's the other person, just take it as it resonates. So I'm just going to say it like it is you because I have to just pick a side, basically, when I'm reading some of these things. They think that you're kind of being pessimistic. Also, they may be thinking if they know that you're into tarot that you might be asking the same question over and over in tarot, and kind of instead of getting the answer that you want, you'll end up confused. You could be counting on faith to move you forward without taking any action. I'm not feeling that. Maybe that's what they're doing, but I'm not feeling that's what you're doing. Some of you, if they know that you use tarot readers and stuff like that, they might think that you're being taken advantage of by them. Just so you know, for some of you. Either way, what I'm seeing is this is apprehension right here. Not enough resources. It's not enough skills or resources. I think most of you is going to be resources. And this right here is being pessimistic. Also can indicate hope without action, but I'm feeling more of the pessimism with the apprehension. It makes more sense. I feel like that you're trying to be fair, though. Let's clarify these cards, okay? Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. What do we got? Uh-oh. We got the Seven of Swords. Let me clarify first. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay. Oh no. The Knight of Swords can indicate kind of also jumping to conclusions with things. Maybe they might feel like for some of you, this might not apply to everyone, so take it as it resonates. But some of you, they may feel like they're kind of jumping to conclusions about maybe there's somebody that you think that has been stealing, has stolen something, who's being greedy and selfish and kind of hoarding things to themselves, keeping things to themselves. But it's more like a material object. Also, I feel like for some of you, they do think that you have been lying and trying to keep everything to yourself. Like, I feel like they might be saying that they think that this isn't going to be for everybody, okay? You know who you are. If this doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. But they think that for some of you, they feel like that you're lying in order to keep things to yourself, like material objects. The Seven of Swords can end up gathering information before making any moves, but for some of you, I'm having the feeling, you know, that also is something that they're thinking that you think this about someone else. But I feel like for most of you, they're thinking that you're doing something deceptive, trying to keep things to yourself. Some of you might feel like you're trying to actually keep information to yourself. It could be about a legal situation. Maybe you're not being upfront about a legal situation that's coming along. They feel like you're not being upfront about it. Especially if they're an Aquarius. Let's clarify justice, please. Clarify justice. Clarify justice, please. Clarify justice. For some of you, if it's not anything like that, I don't know. I feel like they're saying that also that you're being kind of overly nice. At the Two of Pentacles, I'm feeling like that. It feels like it's trying to say like they think that you are pretending like things are fine and they're not quite fine. Like you're making light of a situation and you're trying to juggle something tricky with this justice. So maybe you're having problems with something, but you're trying to be like, oh no, everything's fine. Everything's coming along fine. That kind of thing. And not really telling everybody. That's what I mean by this. With the lying, they might think that you're lying in order to cover up and not share information. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups again. Some of you might be Pisces. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Or a water sign. And you're feeling pretty apprehensive about the situation. You're actually being apprehensive even though you're not acting like you're apprehensive. Alright, let's clarify the Three of the Star in the reverse, please. I was going to do 3 wands, but let's clarify the Star in the reverse. Clarify the Star in the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands can indicate air travel, but also can indicate message, fast-moving energy. It's like a lot of passion. It can indicate a lot of passion. But it's mostly like a really fast-moving energy. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands, please. It's like swiftness, there's progress. We have the King of Pentacles, which is someone who is like a father figure, someone who could be a boss, someone who's pretty wealthy, successful. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is about collaborating, working together with other people. You know, 2 or more people working together. So some of you are feeling like there could be a double meaning go on. So it's trying to say that you're feeling pessimistic and apprehensive, but also they think that you're feeling that way. But also it's saying that you're hopeful. You're hopeful that there's a situation that could and will progress soon that has to do with will progress. And like a collaboration could happen that would improve your situation with somebody else. I feel like there could be somebody else. It could be about a third party with a Three of Pentacles. But I feel like there's like there could be a situation with another person that you're feeling will progress soon. Clarify the Three of Wands in reverse, please. Clarify the Three of Wands in the reverse. Clarify the Three of Wands in the reverse. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about being independent, self-sufficient, abundant, rewards, luxury. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles, a lot of earth energy going on here. The Page of Pentacles is someone who's practical and cautious. Could be a student, also could indicate a new job or project, a new investment, new studies. Again, I'm really feeling like there's like a project vibe, something that is going on, you know. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. I got multiple cards. I can't tell which one it was. I'm going to try again. See what it says. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Alright, what do we get? The Ace of Wands. So the apprehension could be about being independent. Also, if like if you're involved with them romantically, for some of you, it could be apprehensive about, they might think that you're apprehensive about being like single, like physically single and having a new start. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Cups. So we have the Nine of Wands. Let's reverse it upright. Kind of we did a weird flipping thing. All right. Gaining wisdom through experience. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Clarify the Nine of Wands. The Four of Wands. This card is about wisdom and strength gained through experience. It could indicate experience in being guarded, but also can indicate perseverance. And what I'm really feeling like there's going to be a perseverance through this, like that you will persevere and you will have the teamwork that you're going for, and there will be this kind of reward or celebration in the situation. So you will be successful. Let's clarify Temperance in the reverse, please. Clarify Temperance in the reverse. All right. We have the King of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. So you could be someone who is a water sign, but it could indicate though as well that you're being emotionally calm, that you're emotionally like wise and mature and experienced and composed and calm, even though they do think that you're over compromising. Children could be involved. That might be why for some of you, where you might be over compromising in the situation. For some of you, I'm picking up that maybe you might be getting a divorce. Maybe they feel like you're over compromising. So I might be thinking that you're being overly nice because you're trying to keep the peace. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. Yeah, the Three of Swords. So for some of you, I'm feeling that they think that you need some kind of motivation to get things moving, or that you're trying to motivate other people to getting this project done, whatever it is. I'm just going to call it a project for now. Did I read this? All right. They are thinking that you're having a struggle on finding places where people accept you and where you feel like you fit in. Also, you could have difficulty knowing the kind of people that you can trust, who you can trust in your life. But also, it's about learning how to embrace all of that makes you different, because you're not like other people. They are thinking that you're not like other people. You're rare and free. Maybe you should be rare. You are rare and should be free. I don't know, I'm just making a word play. But you'll never be defined, so refuse to comply. Explore the frontiers of the human spirit and know how precious and rare you really are. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.